press this button, and then I press this button. 60, 59, there we go. 58, this is a countdown to the Slade and Mayson show. 55, 54, this continues to be a countdown to the Slade and Mayson show. 50, 49, 48, listening to the countdown to the Slade and Mason show. 45, 44, 43. This is the continued countdown to the Slade and Mason show. 39.
I got my rant
right now.
37.
That's great because we got
countdown. 35.
Some guy's counting down.
Please stand by as you're.
He's very methodical.
29. Mason show. 28. 27.
Very quiet. We are quiet.
To the Slade and Mason show. 23. 22. We continue 21 with the countdown to the Slade and Mason show. 18. 17, stand by 16, as we are 15, now delivering the countdown 14, to the
funny
Slade and Mason show. 12, 11, yes, 10, this is our countdown to the Slade and Mason 7, show. 6, 5, ready? 4, here we go. 3,
right, fire that
2,
thing up.
1.
Now broadcasting from the Dan Mason Studios, deep in the heart of Virginia. It's the Slade and Mason Show.
Oh, hi, I'm J.D. Slade.
I'm Dan Mason,
and this is the Slade and Mason Show.
Well, good morning, Mr. Slado.
Good morning, Mr. Mason, and you have picked a wonderful day, of course, because we have our exclusive money-back guarantee on this show. If we don't make you laugh in this hour, it's like we will give you your money back, and that is my personal guarantee.
That's right. So every dollar you give us, just send us money right now. Send it across, and if we don't make you laugh, we'll give it right back to you. It's a beautiful deal. I'm telling you.
You cannot ask for a better deal than that.
Contributions can be sent to P.O. Box 9022, Fredericksburg, Virginia 22403. That address again is 9022, Fredericksburg, Virginia 22403. Look,
kids, if you're listening, now listen, you go into your
mommy's
pocket.
No, I don't want a federal offense. Okay, so disregard anything. I want you to disregard everything Mr. Slade said. Now, if you find like $1 on the side of the road, I want you to pack it up, stick it inside an envelope, and mail it out to us. It wasn't yours to begin with; it's ours.
$100 in your bedroom, it's like just
yeah. Look, I want you to turn over the sofas. Okay, there's some coins in there. You can go ahead and
send us your trust fund.
Yeah, go ahead and switch those over. Go like to those coin machine things. Grab the voucher, mail the voucher to us, because if you send coins through the mail, it's just going to get stuck in the machine, okay? So just send us.
It's really heavy, and you don't have enough postage to pay the weight.
Yeah. So, which is something I wanted to talk about, but I'll let you talk about that anyway. But, yeah, why don't you do that?
Good morning, Mr. Mason. How are you?
I'm doing fine. All right, let's go ahead and do the disclaimer. All right,
yes,
this, as you've stumbled across, this particular podcast is the Slade and Mason Show. It's all about you and us and me and that guy over there and the guy
and how funny we are
and the guy with the plaid hat and the blue shirt. But
sorry.
But not the guy with the yellow hat. It's very much like a radio program because we have microphones.
No, it is not. Stop saying that. It is nothing like a radio show because we've got standards.
Oh, dear.
Every week says the same thing. It's like, no, it is not.
It's just like a radio program.
Show that is just like this, and I guarantee you, I'll give you 30 minutes to grow a crowd at any city you want, and I will meet you there and kiss your behind.
It's just like a radio program.
No, it is not.
The difference is we share with you news stories and things that we see throughout the week, and
the difference is that we're better
because we're going to give you our take on it. Oh my gosh!
No filters here, baby.
Yeah, my gosh. Basically, we're saying the things that are rummaging through your brain cells and your synapses, but you would never hear on the radio. Yep. We're just having fun, guys. Don't take it too seriously. Just enjoy. Look, all the music you're listening to right now is brought to you by Dano Music. Dano Music, because we are some cheap son of guns. We're not going to pay for it, and Dano's already done it. He's done a beautiful job. He's got some really cool music. You should check it out. So,
we keep getting dinged every week, man.
I don't know, because we're not sometimes. So after we come back, as we're doing our break, what I do is I'll share this with everybody real quick. Is I go to archive.org and I search out 78s, and what I do is I find out what today is, national whatever, and then I find a song related to that. 9 times out of 10 we don't get dinged, but man, more recently I've been getting dinged left and right. Now, a ding is nothing more than YouTube saying, yeah, you don't own that. We're not going to take down your music, but you don't make any revenue. All right, so we're not making any revenue anyway. So that's why it's made really important for you guys to take those dollar bills and mail those to us. But anyway, look, go check us out on Instagram. I might actually put a new picture up. We'll see. We'll see. Don't forget to tell your friends, cops, neighborhood, people you see. You're walking down the street. There's a dog. Hey, dog. Yeah. I listen to the Slade and Mayson show. Don't tell me. The dog may urinate on you. But anyway, and as always, we are brought to you by I See Something Icy. Icy Treats. We'll talk about that after the break as well. And yeah, I was checking out their website. Oh, man, are they booking up the time. So if you need something, yeah. Anyway, we'll talk about that a little bit later. So with that in mind, I turn the floor over to my partner in crime, Mr. J.D. Slade, with his morning.
You are guilty of many felonies, my
friend. All right, what do you got?
I am, this morning's rant is kind of personal and yet not. Do you believe that everybody deserves redemption?
Except for the guy in the yellow hat. Yes.
Okay. And I will explain more. When I first came back into this business some 16 years ago, there was a guy who was the general manager at the station. Mm-hmm. And what's the word? What's the best word to use?
Curmudgeon?
No. What? Pump his ass. There.
Oh, there. Okay. Don't candy coat it.
We sat down in his office, and he was going to have the talk with me. The talk about, JD, you have a reputation. You did some really outrageous things on the radio in the 80s. We're still hearing about some of those things, and there are members of the board who are not necessarily crazy about adding you to the staff. Why do you think you should be given this job?
Oh my gosh.
I swear, this is the actual conversation. And I looked right at him. What?
Was that Sean Dick?
Don Dick. Don Dick.
Sean Dick.
Don Dick.
Okay.
So,
I would have stood up and go, "You're right. Bye."
No, but you see, because I have this in my blood, I sat back and thought for a brief second, and I said, well, Don, I think that everybody deserves a shot at redemption. We've all done things in the past that we're not necessarily proud of. There are some things that we've done that we are proud of that we shouldn't be proud of. But the point is that I'm older now. I have got a lot more experience under my belt, and I know how to handle my crimes a lot more easily and hide them a lot better.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So now with this, Don Dick looked at me and said, I'll see what I can do.
You have to go.
Yep. Yeah. Well.
Sorry, guys. Inside jokes.
16 years later, I'm still here. Don Dick is long gone. It just goes to show that redemption is a very, very necessary part of life. And here's why I bring it even closer, because my opportunity at redemption turned into a magnificent legacy. The other person who has been offered a shot at redemption in this last couple of weeks is, who do you think is the I want to say most dangerous boxer in the world?
Most dangerous boxer in the world.
He's not. Well, okay. He's also been known to be a cannibal.
Mike Tyson?
Thank you.
Okay.
There we go. See? Look at, he got that. All right. Yes.
And
Mike Tyson.
I know Spart's real good.
Yeah. Hey, well, Mike Tyson. Mike talks like this, and he's about to get another chance. It's like the ultimate. Who's offering him $20 million? Bare Knuckles Fighting Championship is
Bare Knuckles.
Bare Knuckles. You remember the old days when you saw those guys standing up there with the handlebar mustaches and such?
Yes.
And they would roll their hands around.
Wearing
the
diapers,
Bare
look like.
Knuckles Championship is offering Mike Tyson $20 million to fight UFC legend Vanderlei Silva. Now, let me just tell you about Mike Tyson. I happened to see a picture of Mike a video of Mike a couple of weeks ago. Mike is 53 years old. Mike is now, he's got as much gray in his face as you do, Mason. And yet, when you get him from the neck down, that guy looks like a 24-year-old horse. I mean, the guy is cut. The guy is, there ain't no jiggle. It's like when he moves, it stays. This is a shot at redemption for Mike Tyson, because if you'll remember, Mike's had a bad row. He was the youngest world heavyweight champion ever at 20 years old. Mm-hmm. Then something went wrong. It's like he started doing steroids, and that just made him into a killer. I watched a fight where he fought this boy. I mean, the bell rang. He ran across the ring at this guy, and 52 seconds later, the guy was done.
Wow.
It was merciless. Well, so Mike Tyson, then, of course, he met Evander Holyfield, got a little hungry in the ring, decided that he needed to nibble on his ear. Nibbled a little too much, took up most of the year. And then downhill went Mike. But I'm going to point out where Mike Tyson went wrong. And this is the downfall of many a man. Many a man. Mm-hmm. And I say to you, my children, you need to listen, because they are the work of the devil.
What was her name?
Oh, yeah. That's right. He married this actress, and I cannot remember her name. All I can remember is her distinctive feature. She had a 5 head.
A 5 head? I don't understand. Oh, gosh. Yeah.
And she and her mother ended up moving into Mike's house. Mm-hmm. And Mike was no more good after that. I mean, it was sad. Do me a favor while you're sitting there in front of your computer. Please look up to see who he was married to.
Okay, let me look it up here.
And while you're doing that, so Mike ended up going through some really bad times, mm-hmm. and Mike damn near ended up broke.
Yeah,
and he should, because, like I say, he was the best heavyweight in the world, no question about it. And yet, when you live that life. Hey, if you make $20 million, you can't live $20 million. You got to live $5 million.
Mm-hmm. Oh my, he is looking a little. Wow.
Jacked. Yes, sir. He not?
His face is just like
53-year-old man.
Let's see. Oh, Robin Givens.
Yes,
she
sir.
was an actress.
5-head Givens.
1 year.
Take a look at a picture of Robin Givens, and you'll see why I call her a 5-head. She and her mother, they destroyed the baddest man on the planet. This is something that Ali couldn't do, Frazier couldn't do, Norton couldn't do. But Robin Givens and her mother, they broke Mike. They broke him down like an old chair, man. Do you see the picture of 5-head?
I'm trying to figure out where you're getting the term 5-head. Let me go here. Well, she's got some interesting dues. Let's do it that way. Let me do a. Oh, there we go. Mike Tyson, and Robin Givens. Whoa, that's a lot of hair. I mean, dang.
Yeah, well, that's got to cover a lot of head.
Okay.
So this morning actually was not necessarily a rant, but just a plea to remember that everyone deserves a second chance. When you start talking about third chances, though, I don't know, man. But everybody deserves that second one. And if they are like me, they will make the most of that second chance. And if Mike Tyson is serious and he wants to try and put some money back in his pocket, he will do what he's got to do. And at 53 years old, he will learn that even though he might be the baddest man on the planet, every time he goes into a bar, he doesn't have to prove it.
That's right. That's right. So everybody deserves a second chance. How about Howard Stern?
Now, let me tell you about Howard.
Oh, no. Let's not. Because this is only a 1 hour program. This is only a 1 hour program.
I know Howard. I know him.
It's a 1 hour
program.
Here's
the problem I have with Howard. He is where he should be now. People should have to pay to hear Howard Stern. Sometimes he's very, very funny. Mm-hmm. And sometimes he's just funny looking.
Yeah.
You know, and here again, Robin Quivers, another pothead. Mm. You know, I mean, but like I say, the thing of it is that there is some humor that does not belong on the public airwaves. And you know, the fact that Sirius paid him $500 million just goes to show what idiots run Sirius radio.
Yeah. They got what they paid for.
Howard, and you know, again, here's my, if you ever want to come, you bring your 6'6" lanky behind to my house. I will cut you down to size, bro. I will cut you down to size. I am waiting for you. I'll rip your hair out until you're bald like me, bro. Ow!
All right. Feel better?
You got me started. See, again, now I got all fired up. Now I got to calm down.
I want to talk about stamps. We were talking about stamps in the intro. Now, stamps.
Like food stamps?
No.
Oh, stamps?
Like mailing stuff stamps, yes.
Oh, postage stamps. Okay.
Yeah, postage stamps. Yeah. So so they sell the forever stamps.
I like that. Yeah,
probably one of the wackiest ideas I have ever heard in my entire life. And I don't understand the logic.
What does it cost for a stamp nowadays? Because I haven't mailed anything in forever.
I think it's like 47 cents or something like that. I mean, it goes up every year, but the concept, and I'm stealing this from someone else, but you know, where else in America can you take a sheet of paper, put 47 cents on it, and say, "Here, I want you to deliver this to the other side of the planet for me"? I mean, it is the bargain of the lifetime. Okay, as they said, you couldn't get a kid to walk across the street for $10. So 47 cents is a bargain. I'll give you that. But there are people who are stockpiling forever stamps, and they wait like 8 years, and then they go on eBay and they'll sell them for like a penny less than the current cost of forever stamps now, but they're making an 8-cent spread in between, or a 10-cent spread. Now, mind you, they're holding the money, but they're still making like a 10 or 15% increase on their holdings. So yeah, and anytime there's a threat of the price going up, that's when they go out and they hoard all the stamps. And they get on eBay the next day and they go, "Hey, got some forever stamps that they're at the old price plus a penny."
Okay, now here it is. Like I said, I don't even know what it costs to mail a
I said it's like 40 cents. Oh man! All right, go ahead.
Email took care of that for me, so I don't ever have to use the U.S. Postal Service for nothing. I do miss the old days though, because we talked about this last week. You know, when you had a milkman,
yeah,
and you know, again, and you had your postal carrier, and he was wearing his little shorts, and he wore that little African safari hat, and had that big old leather bag on his shoulder, and he would walk and he'd go, "Hey, Mr. Smith, how you doing, Mr. Smith? Doing fine, Jonesy. Here's your mail."
Yep.
You don't have those guys anymore. The guy that walks around my yard, or around my neighborhood, he's like, walks like his feet hurt. Bag's just a little too heavy.
Well, the other interesting thing is I don't see the same mail carrier every single day. It's somebody different. Always something different all the time. Now I'm completely amiss. So here it is. First class letter. I missed it somehow. 55 cents.
Holy moly.
That's with the U.S. Postal Service. However, if you order your stamps, and this is not a plug, I'm just telling you guys this. I'm just reading this off the inner tube. If you order your stamps from stamps.com, magically, it goes down to 50 cents.
How does that happen? How do you do that? The Postal Service says it costs you 55 cents. So how does SaveYouMoney.com knock 5 cents off the federal fee?
Because what they say to the post office, hey, so we'll take care of the revenue, everything on the back end. We'll go ahead and prepay for these, and don't worry about it. We got it covered. Thanks. Yes, but we're selling for 55. Yeah, so right.
Here's the sick part, Dean.
Yep.
And I find out that I'm getting older all the time.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I will attest to that last statement that Mr. Slade is getting older every second that we move through this universe.
And that is as true as our money back guarantee.
So you better get as much of him as you can before he and I vaporize from this planet, because there won't be much. There won't be much left. We won't be very funny in the grave.
Do you know how much I paid to mail a letter in 1968?
Oh, here we go.
6 cents.
Do you remember back when there was a picture of George Washington had to lick the back of his neck to get his stamp on my letter? And he went across town and he got there in 2 days. You know, it takes a week and a half and I'm sick and tired of all the... All right.
6 cents.
6 cents. I was working 12 seconds. Go ahead.
A loaf of bread cost 87 cents. Today, your stamp now costs you 55 cents. A loaf of bread costs you $3.79. But doesn't it take the same process to make that same loaf of bread that it took 100 years ago? And shouldn't it be even more efficient since we now have more modern technology? So the price of this should be actually going down. And of course, you know, in the federal government, who loses the most money in the federal government? The U.S. Postal Service.
But wait. Hold it. The U.S. Postal Service is not a department of the U.S. government. They will argue that until the day they die.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I'm just saying. They are a quasi non-government, non-wing government organization.
Quasi-government agency.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you know, a few years ago, I remember I went into the post office, and it was like going into Target. They had T-shirts and ties and cups.
Yep. Yes. I went to do a change of address for one of my children, and I had to pay. So it cost $1.05, and the 5 cents was obviously to pay for the cost of processing the credit card. But I got to the next page, and it said, "Oh, so you've moved. Would you like some coupons from this company and 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 this company, this company, this company, this company, this company, this company, and email from this one and this one and this one? And would you like mail sent to you from this one and 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 this one?" I went, No. But you had to go, no. Click.
Not the most efficient department.
Yeah. And then it was like, no, but here's the deal. If I said yes, that makes revenue for them.
Which means that the stamps wouldn't go up. So you see, you're the reason it's going up.
There you go, baby. I'm it.
All right, so let me just tell you about my little post office, and I won't mention the town that I am in. Years ago,
it's an apple, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, apple. That's it. Yeah. So tangerine's closer. But anyway, so the little post office in my little town had a guy, and he was the postmaster. He was the most friendly guy, and he really did. He was a very efficient guy. Had that department running. I mean, it's like very rarely did you ever have mistakes come out of his post office.
You got fired, huh? Okay.
No. I'm going to tell you a quick story about him. It's like he used to have like 12 hairs that would go across his head. And he would diligently comb over those 12 hairs. And I would look every time I go to the window, and my first thought was, I really want to just pull them out. Well, eventually one morning I went in, and they were gone. He had actually finally took them out.
Did he look better?
Yes, he looked better. He felt better. Service still ran well. It's like he was still friendly. But then he said, I've been doing this long enough. I'm going to retire.
Ooh.
Yeah, boy. I can tell you the post office has not been the same since.
I'm sorry.
And it's because, I don't know what it was about this guy. People just wanted to work for him. It's kind of like when I had jocks working for me. They would have worked 7 days a week, 24 hours a day if I asked them to, because I treated them well. But I never asked them to.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was what this former postmaster, I think that was his key.
Yeah.
And now it's like a zoo. I can guarantee you, if I go to my post office box 7 straight days, at least 4 of those days, I'm going to have somebody else's mail in my box.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't understand that, because on the other side of my box, there are these numbers. They're numerical. Again, it's like 162, 163, 164, 165, 166. Oh, wait a minute. I put a 4 in there. But that's how things have gone.
Mm-hmm.
And then you wonder why people are anti-postal service. Well, there's just a couple of examples. The service that you get from the Postal Service, and I realize that those people have a tough job to do, because I wouldn't want their job either. But if you took the job and you are a civil servant, are you not? Hello?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, let's put it this way. You got to do a whole lot to get fired from the post office.
True.
Anybody. You got to do a whole lot to get fired once you got that job. So you have a government job, so now you're guaranteed government wages. I just want you to do your job.
Yep.
I have to do mine. And like I say, as much as I say, oh, hey, boss, I want more money. He goes, yeah, okay. Keep doing your job.
So.
Boy, I really have got a lot of venom in me this morning, don't I?
It's okay. Wow. So real quick here, I was also reading something else when I did the postage stamp here. Someone put up how many stamps you need per ounce. And I think it's wrong because
wait a minute, let me find out. Hold on.
Yeah, because I got here, it says 2 3
Tony.
divided by
JD. Look,
so you need 418 stamps.
Do you want to insure it? Well, yeah, you got to insure it for at least what it's worth. So it's worth like $400.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Okay. All right, thank you. 20 says that we need 28 stamps.
You need 418.
Oh, well, no, because I'm going to insure it, and I'm going to make sure it's specially packaged, and I'm going to want a receipt too.
Well, no, I'm talking about if you want an ounce, of stuff.
That's what hey, listen, I'm telling you, I can get 50. You. Well,
that's 200. 230.
I got you. Okay. All right,
yeah. Now he's up to speed. All right. With that in mind, boys and girls, we'll be right back after this. Oh, my gosh. He's gone.
We'll return to the Slade and Mayson show after this.
Clean your pipe out.
Today in history, May 31st, 1279 BC. Ramses II becomes pharaoh of ancient Egypt. Well, number one, of course, it's ancient Egypt. It's not now because it's 1279 BC. And secondarily, who wants all that sand? 1859. The clock tower at the Houses of Parliament, which houses Big Ben, starts keeping time. Well, actually, we've always been keeping time. I mean, it's not like time's a new thing or anything. It's just, Big Ben is new, and it's just now that it's now the Big Ben with, oh, never mind. 1911, the hull of the ocean liner RMS Titanic is launched. See, that's why it sank. You should have included all that other stuff up on top. 1962, the West Indies Federation dissolves. See, that's what happens when you pour a little water and salt on it. And finally, 1977, The Trans-Alaska Pipeline System is opened. Built between 1974 and 1977, this in response to the 73 oil crisis. It's an 800-mile-long piping system, 48 inches in diameter, 11 pumping stations, and after its use, it's projected that Disney's going to take it over as the ride of the lifetime. I'm Dan Mason, and that's May 31st.
It's new. It's Sure Clean toothpaste.
Sure Clean.
Now with the strongest cleaners permitted by law. New Sure Clean toothpaste now offers the whitening power previously available only through a dental professional. Sure Clean toothpaste combines the unique properties of fluoride, baking soda, calcium carbonate, and tiny shards of glass. The tiny shards of glass are designed to cut through the upper layer of your tooth's enamel, helping the baking soda strip away years of tartar and stain in a single application. So ask your dental professional for a tube of Sure Clean.
Sure Clean.
Sure Clean. When you need to get them really, really, really white.
Sure Clean is not to be used by persons 3 years of age or less. Side effects can and do include abdominal bleeding, ulcers, bleeding of the gums and dehydration, diarrhea, abdominal pain, and discomfort. The tiny shards of glass are sharp and are not to be touched with human hands and are required of surgical gloves. Sure Clean is not to be used more than 6 times a day. Sure Clean has been shown to cause cancer and sudden death in laboratory rats. Sure Clean is only available through a doctor's prescription. It is not available over the counter. Sure Clean requires the user to sign a waiver prior to use, sworn before a notary. Sure Clean is not to be used for any other purposes, including an altitude or cleaning, tapework, finishing, and pencil sharpening. It's recommended that first-time users rinse their mouths out with Everclear or very strong astringent.
So if you're ready for the whitest smile on the block, get some Sure Clean.
Sure Clean.
Pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. While you've a Lucifer to light your fag, smile, boys, that's the style. What's the use of worrying? It never was worthwhile. So pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. Pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. While you've a Lucifer to light your fag, smile, boys, that's the style. What's the use of worrying? It never was worthwhile. So pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. Your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. While you've a Lucifer to light your fag, smile, boys, that's the style. What's the use of worrying? It never was worthwhile. Oh, pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile.
And now, for reasons I can't even explain, we return you now to the Slade and Mayson Show.
Hi, I'm JD Slade.
I'm Dan Mason.
And this is the Slade and Mayson Show.
Okay.
What can I say? All right. So anyway, that was, and we are going to get dinged on that one. But anyway,
get back
and smile, smile, smile. Pack up troubles.
Wartime songs.
It's what?
One of those wartime songs.
Yeah. So that is in commemoration of today, which is, of course, National Pack Up Your Troubles and Stick Them in the Old Get Back and Smile. That's not right. That's not. Today is it's National Smile Day, so we need to smile,
baby, smile, and that is the purpose of the Slade and Mayson show, to make you smile.
That's right. So I don't know, it was something about Lucifer. While you're Lucifer. Okay. So anyway, there are words in there that. Anyway, real quick, let me do this, and then I'm going to go back to that, and I'll talk about this. All right. So this section, this division, this partition, this section is brought to you by Icy Something Icy. That's right. Icy Something Icy. 804-617-8827. That's 804-617-8827. Local www.icysomethin.com. Feliz Navidad, lo cual va a saber y eventos, calmenta para fandoreros, almenda la pega torbosa. La nave show también tortolo al frero, a fritos, bato y telepanta la boso. A la catapulta a apple, orange, a la pineapple, coconut, la casama de la calcimeta, icy something, icy, but I could be told some Sheila Kenyon, 804-617 8827. That's 804-617-8827. Torbella Casamatola Calesa Matola Cada now. You'll be glad you did.
You in America, boy, you better talk English.
Oh, sorry. This section of the Slade and Mayson show is brought to you by Icy Something Icy, shaved ice and treats. My buddy Sheila Keenan has her little truck there. It's 804-617-8827. She'll come to your place, and she's got these two beautiful Italian ice shavers that essentially shave the ice almost to a cream. She puts all the flavorings on there. She's got apple, she's got orange, she's got pineapple, and she's got coconut flavors too. Lots of different flavors. Give them a call at 804-617-8827. They are filling up pretty quickly. They are at www.icesomethin, leave the G off for goodness sakes, icey.com. Great for birthday parties, corporate events, fundraisers, so much more. And I was looking at their website on Facebook. They are filling up in a big hurry. So we've been harping on you guys. You want to have this thing. You want to have their truck there. You got to give them a call. 804-617-8827. That's 804-617-8827. Go get a pen. I'll wait. Nope, it's in the other drawer. Yeah, that'll work. 804-617-8827. Use the Sharpie on the back of your hand. 804-617-8827. I see something, I see treats. Yeah. So the words. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Now, before you get onto your rant, because I happen to have something that came across. Take a breath. Now that you've done all the commercial work. All right, listen. I have a couple of friends who love to post selfies, and I am just so done with selfies. I'm done with it. Listen, people are taking 15 selfies an hour. You don't change that much in the course of a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Try to go one a day, and then go one every other day, and then get to the habit where you get one a week.
Mm-hmm.
I brought this up because I have a friend, and she's a very, very attractive lady. And when I see her pictures, it's like, yeah, she's really cute. Until she starts sending you pictures or putting pictures on the web of her maladies.
Okay.
Maladies.
Yeah.
Look it up. All right. So the one that has most recently come about is that somehow or another, she broke her pinky toe.
I was going to say it was a cold sore. Them fish lips don't look so good, girl.
Not only did she send us a picture or post a picture of, her swollen foot and the red blotch, then she posted x-rays of it that show the pinky toe broken completely off.
That's lovely.
All right. Now, this very same person, lovely lady, I really, she could be considered hot, but she also has another malady. It seems that she has this incision that never heals. and I was fine until she actually posted a picture of that incision.
Oh my gosh! Now, has she tried maggots?
I almost wanted to say something to her about, again, how average people don't really care about seeing battle scars and open wounds and things like that. They're just not, that's not them. But I didn't because I was afraid she might stop posting pictures of herself.
Yeah.
So, I just kept my mouth shut, but I did. I happened to go through and look at it. Holy
Guadalcanal, Batman.
Hey, I mean, it's like the toe is actually, the little baby pinky toe is actually broken off.
It's lovely. It'll grow back, but it'll grow back kind of weirdly. But
oh yeah, well, that's what happened. It kept growing, it kept mending itself, and now arthritis got in there, so she's screwed.
That's great. So yeah, if she has an open incision that won't heal up, she might want to try maggot therapy. It's a real thing. Yeah. So what they do is they take freshly pupillated maggots and they put it into a bandage environment and they lay it on top of the festering wound. And what the maggots do is they go in and they eat the festering dead material and leave the live fleshy material alone. Now, people have described the feeling as if under the bandage, it almost feels like little maggots crawling around their skin.
Man,
what?
You know what? You know what I'm doing right now?
Vomiting?
Trash can right in front of me.
It's a real thing. It's a real thing. And it was originally discovered during the Civil War because it took a long time for these doctors to come over and, well, Gary's got his leg, hacked off, and we didn't have a chance to, take care of him, so we just wrapped it up in some, tissue paper, So you got to peel back the tissue paper. It's all stuck to the wound and everything. But underneath the tissue paper, they're finding, all these maggots, right? And they're all stuck there because, Gary couldn't reach down and clean it off. So what happened was the maggots got in there, and they burrow in, and they eat all the dead material. And that's why there was no stinky smell for some of those guys because all the stinky stuff is gone. And then the maggots grow up and they pupillate and then they turn into flies. And then the new flies come by and they lay new eggs down on top of the infesting area. And it gets better that way. So they've adapted this technology and you can actually go to, there's a place up in yeah, there's a place up in Chicago, I think it is. They're actually doing maggot therapy for people who have festering wounds that won't heal. And
call now, and we'll take care of it for you.
Hey, come on, Doguzio. Hey, we got some maggots here for you. So that's an actual thing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. You guys,
speaking of
put your maggots on your wounds and such, I'll rely on a little more traditional medicine and bandages and sterilization.
Yeah. Wait till you find out I'm right. But anyway, hey, speaking of posting things, our compadre Ted posted a picture of a 100-year-old rhododendron, which is looks like about 75 feet round. It's huge. It's this huge, huge bush. And in the foreground is the woman who planted it 100 years earlier.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm going to see if I could find that and repost it.
Yes.
I don't know how to repost stuff. I am so useless.
Send it to me and I'll repost it.
All right. Where's Ted? Here we go. Here's forward. Let's see. J.
Yeah.
Oh.
B.
B. Is it Slade?
Yeah.
Slade. How come you don't come up? Hold on. J-D. There we go. Slade, right?
Yes, that's me.
Click this button and hit send.
And look at that. Right off the bat, I've already got it.
That's cool. But yeah, that's a pretty cool picture. So if you can get that posted.
Look at that.
Isn't that amazing? It's humongo. And it's beautiful. And hey, Ted, thanks for sharing. We shared that on the Slade and Mayson show. Yeah.
I love it. Boy, look at that thing. And she's so tiny next to it.
I know. Anyway, so
hold on a second. And now
all right,
the world to see.
All right. Freddie, you got that post? Freddie's got it? All right. Good. All right.
Oh, wow, that is amazing.
Yep. So
how old is this lady now? She planted it and it's 100 years old now. So how old is she?
She's at least 101. Maybe she planted when she was a 1-year-old, but I don't know. It doesn't. That's the problem. It doesn't. Ted, it doesn't give us any backstory.
Wow.
Anyway.
Like I say.
All right. So something absolutely.
That is something to be had because there she is, right?
Something absolutely amazing.
See, we don't always make fun of everything because there are things that we do appreciate, and like this rhododendron is one.
Yeah. Now think
Speaking
about
of
this.
Which, hey, Dan.
What?
Have you cooked anything lately?
Actually, so the farmer's cheese was finished, and we ate that, and also ate the pho capicola. The kids are actually enjoying that. John doesn't like it because it's too spicy, but I'm thinking, hey, that's the whole idea behind it. Did I cook anything new? No, nothing new and exciting because I just, I'm still at the point where I'll cook something and then no one eats it, right?
There is a reason for that, Dan. I've been meaning to talk to you about it, but it's like you just insist on keep doing it.
Trichinosis? What? Okay. So yeah, I've actually picked up some more pork loins, and they have been sitting in a salt brine, so they should be ready to go. I'm gonna wrap those up today, and hang them in the refrigerator, and they'll be good in about a month. June 30th.
What is that going to become?
I think I'm going to do not a spicy capicola, but just like a spiced pork. I got 2 loins, so I'll do 1 spicy, 1 non-spicy.
And again, folks, I remind you that, you can go and you can get the finished product any day of the week. You don't have to wait 25 days in order to be able to enjoy this product.
Well, the problem is if you buy it in the store, it equates to about $39 a pound. Or you could just buy the stuff for like $3.99 a pound, age it yourself, and be done with it. There's so many stupid things You don't
understand, Dan. When I want something to eat, I want something to eat now.
Then
I don't want something to eat 3 weeks from now. I want something now.
See, but
those millennials. I want it now.
No. I'm hungry. There's food in the house. There's no food in the house. There's no instant food in the house. You're right. You have to boil the noodles. I don't want to boil the noodles. It takes too long. 8 minutes, too long. Anyway.
Yeah. See, again. But like I say, I guess, if you that gives you some sense of pleasure, again, being able to make your own thing there. And if you enjoy that, then I say more power to you, bro.
Whatever.
Just don't send any of that garbage to my house.
Hey, by the way, when are we going to do like a live show somewhere?
I'm not so sure that's going to be really on the table for a while.
Okay.
I think that, circumstances might prevent such.
Okay.
All that. Noticing that, I am noticing that things are. Yesterday it was 86 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Today we're looking for a high in the 70s with low humidity. So today should be a really, really nice day.
Great. Yesterday I was helping at that other place serving alcoholic beverages to lots of people. Yep.
Yeah.
I had.
You know what? I just thought about that. I got to call you on this. I'm not going to mention where you work because, like I said, we don't want you to get fired.
Yeah.
Yet. But there you are. You are in a winery.
Yeah.
And, of course, they are they're not just letting you look at wine. They're not just showing you bottles of it. You are actually pouring, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
And do you regulate how many wine glasses someone has?
We do.
And how many of them actually get missed?
We actually keep a pretty good record of it because we're now using. I'm not going to plug a product, but we're using something similar to Oval, and so it keeps a record. It keeps a record. But yeah, we are. We got to follow TAPS. Which,
okay, but now wait a minute. But there again, since everyone's tolerance to alcohol is different, what might get me drunk in 2 glasses of wine might take you 6 glasses.
We got to go by the rules, ABC rules. So that's it.
ABC rules are?
I mean, if that basically it's like a glass an hour, if you will. But if some people do drink more, they're we can't. There's a way that we can't regulate it, and there is a way we can regulate it. So. Anyway, that's a long story, and that's for another day. But listen, the most important thing I want to talk about today is...
drunk driving.
No. SpaceX. SpaceX, a private company, SpaceX, launched 2 gentlemen.
This is part of new Space Force!
So when Elon Musk first tapped on the door, like in 2006, 2007, I guess, to NASA, Boeing went, yeah, have at it. Good fucking luck. Well, guess what? Boeing, your little toy is still on the drawing board because all the software you wrote, everybody wrote it independently, like he was speaking in French and he was speaking in German and this one's in Italian, and you stuck it all together and you got garbage. SpaceX launched yesterday, right to the second. These guys, I did not know this. The tanks were 50-50. Kerosene and liquid oxygen. What could go wrong? Let's light this candle. Yay! And they did. That was absolutely letter perfect. Not only that, but the other interesting thing is Space Force!
I love my cartoons, man. So, I'm telling you.
Anyway.
When the president actually stood up and said, we are going to start a new
Space Force! So you have to hold too much. We're gonna get dinged twice. But I was absolutely, I was taken aback. First off, the weird thing is because of what they're using, they've never used this combination before. NASA used, oxygen and helium or hydrogen, and they mixed it. It took off. Nope. This guy uses flipping kerosene. I mean, this is bad enough on its own. Oh, let's mix some pure oxidizer into this one and then set it on fire. Whoa, baby.
Now, wait a minute. Now, let me tell you about kerosene. Because kerosene is not a combustive. Kerosene will burn, but it is not combustible.
That's why you need the oxidizer. Now, the weird thing is they filled that tank. It takes 35 minutes to fill the tank with oxygen, liquid oxygen. And when that clock clicks down to 0, they need to press that button right then and flipping now. It isn't like the old NASA where they go, well, we have a 5-minute delay or 10-minute. They can't do it. If it doesn't happen at that very flipping second, they have to shut the whole thing down, empty out the tanks, and try it again tomorrow. Because if they do, the oxygen will actually evaporate out of the pores of, because you can't get a perfect weld. It'll evaporate out, and the next thing you know, they don't have enough fuel to get from point A to point B. So,
okay. So as again, so we're sending kerosene, and if you've ever been in someone's house who burns kerosene,
oh man, it's dirty, nasty stuff,
and it gets in your clothes, and it smells like It smells like, it's awful.
It smells like kerosene.
Yeah, it smells like kerosene. But here's the thing. Elon Musk,
Yes.
very smart man,
Yes.
very rich man. But you know what?
Hmm.
He is one of us.
Yes.
He is one of us because, as a matter of fact, a couple of months ago, he was on a talk show. And he just decided, you know what? I feel like firing up one of these joints here. So he did.
Can't breathe.
So for those of you who are saying, oh, y'all potheads are just stupid. You're just going to waste your brains. You're just going to be nothing. Elon Musk proves you wrong again.
Yep. He's one of those goofy potheads.
Hey, I need to go out and do something inventive today.
I got an idea. Let's burn some kerosene. What will happen? Hey, Maribel, check this out.
Hey, Ma, we got one. Oh, God.
Get the stove on.
Bring them possum, man. We're going to have us a spit and put it on the spit. Yeah.
Where are the taters? So.
Yes, sir. Gonna have me some French fried potatoes.
Oh, gosh. So my hat goes off to the man. He's a nut job. I get it. The fact
He's
that
a high nut job.
he's
man.
a nut job on the ground.
He's a
And did you hear there's another nut job that's going to be in the space station? Have you heard about this?
no.
And NASA's excited about it. Who comes on to talk shows and bounces on couches? That's right, Tom Cruise.
Tiny Tom Cruise.
You
All
want
right.
an unstable human being up in that space station. OMG. That's where we're headed. He's actually asked NASA to film the next Mission Impossible or something up at this space station. And they said, let's see, this guy's absolutely out of his mind. Yeah, you know what, Tom, I think that's a great idea. I think you coming on board, giving you access to all this stuff is a great idea. Oh, we are in such trouble. Uh-oh. Would you believe it? That's the hour. Oh, boys and girls, we are done for another week. JD, say goodbye, JD.
No, I don't want to. It's like, again, I was about to get into Tom Cruise. It's like, you take a look at all the character names that he's had. All right, Jack Reacher.
All right, say goodbye.
All right, goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Slade.
Bye. Boo.
Goodbye,
Boo.
Mr. Mason.
Goodbye, Mr. Mason. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, Freddie. See you next week, Freddie.
Bye, Ted.
Bye, Ted. Bye, Brandon.
Hey, and don't forget, the money back guarantee. If you haven't laughed this hour, it's like we will send you your money back.
But first you have to send us the money.
There we go. And remember, kids, they're green with presidents' faces. Just send as many as you can get out.
Yeah, and if you find coins, just go to Coinstar and send us those receipts. Send us the receipts. Now. As a matter of fact, if you want to save money on postage, just go ahead and send us a high-definition picture. High definition. So we can get that code for free.
I think I got me another 20 minutes to do. Then we'll go get us some French fried potatoes.
That kerosene and possum tastes pretty darn good, Melby.
Yes, sir. I tell you, yes, sir. That's a good stuff there, boy. I ain't never had nothing like this, boy.
Say goodbye.
Goodbye.